now survives.
Are you kidding me? How? How did Rhodes survive?
Desire is how, Corey. Grit is how, Corey. This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story. What the?
It can't be.
It is!
John Cena's here! Cena's in WrestleMania!
A saving grace for Cody Rhodes. John Cena here to fight off Solo Sikoa.
Solo sent crashing to the outside, courtesy of the franchise.
Cena's got to roll it up. Now it's an adjustment.
Down goes Reigns.
And now John Cena with Solo Sikoa and through the announce table.
Larry is interesting. Sometimes that won't make that man on purpose because she knows she can.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
The final boss is at WrestleMania.
What a moment this is.
Brings back memories from WrestleMania over a decade ago.
Now this is a WrestleMania moment.
Rock and Cena face to face, feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal. The final boss strikes, and Cena is down.
And now The Rock taking off the Mama Rhodes weight belt, and he's going to use it against Cody.
Oh. No way. No way. Guys,
What is going on here?
These boots right here, demons have, man. They got boots up everything. Look here. Remember, y'all, I just want to say, I have success. Look here. Remember that? Bless us all with bountiful penis. Bless us all
We know that music all too well, but
It's Seth Rollins! And a Superman punch by Reigns intercepts Rollins, who's out here in the old Shield gear. Now what? Undertaker's in the ring!
oh my gosh!
The Great One face to face with the Reaper at WrestleMania.
Undertaker with the Rock! Choke slam! The Undertaker's back in WrestleMania!
Unreal!
And now Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes struggling to grab a hold of the steel chair in the ring.
Both men struggling to their feet. Roman beats Cody Rhodes. And this could be disastrous for the American Nightmare.
Poetic justice.
Roman has never forgotten and has never forgiven.
Roman Reigns setting up, looking for the spear to put Cody away. No!
Cody catches Roman. Crossroads.
And another crossroads.
Looking for the trifecta now.
Finish the story.
Everybody seems to think that WrestleMania 40 was the night the bloodline ended. But anyone who knows us knows that it's going to take more than one bad night to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is and I serve as special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the undisputed, uncontroverted, unquestioned leader of the bloodline, the most dominant group in recent memory and in the entire history of WWE.
Face they in, guys. Face them. Knock their motherfucking brains out of here. Knock them off. Don't let our mama cry. Don't let my mama cry, guys. Don't let me cry. Kill something. If it's over, beat, whatever it's over, knock their heads off, gang. I'm gonna ride with you. My little brother gonna have commissary every day. And my mama, niggas only get commissary on Wednesday, Tuesday, but dude, every day. Come back on God. If you let me take your soul and life, I'm gonna be mad at you. Face they
specialized in brute force over the years. Perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawati, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders just because of like what he's done for this business.
I ain't smoking 3 days.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the champion. Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion. His opponent coming down the aisle.
The energy in this arena is palpable. These competitors know exactly.
Mike McCall emanating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it.
Ripping at the eyes. This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some self-imposed pressure. He not only wants to win, he stated that he wants to pick up the 550-pound Yokozuna and slam the giant's carcass through the ring.
Measured knee drop. Momentum is really on Yokozuna's side.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The host is right. I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass the lead competition.
There's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
We know the sold-out crowd here in Dayton is firmly behind the Hulkster. Hogan is relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from all of them.
But Yokozuna is completely focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hogan since the bell rang. He is ready, believe me.
Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, there will be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposite sides.
You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania? Those two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect even more hard hits here tonight.
And Hogan falling victim to a slew of offense.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Bang! Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball. Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match.
Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's behalf. Instead, he was given an automatic entry into tonight's King of the Ring tournament.
The Hitman certainly capitalized on that opportunity, already defeating Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect tonight. Now, can he finish the job in the main event and win the King of the Ring? This will be bad for him.
Belly to belly! Vicious. Hogan, a five-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
Totally helpless at the moment.
We don't often see the champion get discarded that easily. He wants this fight on the outside.
And he slides him back to the mat. Getting tossed around.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Jeopardizing position here. And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Hogan's going to have to dig down deep here.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. And gentlemen, Yokozuna may be but one move away from ending Hulkamania. Bear hug by Hogan. A 24-inch pythons wrapped around the waist of his opponent.
This could be it.
Furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes!
And Yokozuna just loves backing Hogan into a corner like this.
Mr. Fuji looking on with much approval. There's no mistaking what that sinister smile of his means.
Piercing left throat.
Shocking inside cradle.
Small package, this could be it.
Quick shoulder up.
What's it going to take to put this match away? Hulkamania running wild.
There's a leg drop. The champ is in control.
Kicked out at one. Even the ref can't believe it.
How?
Kicking out at one after that is unheard of.
And that has to be a damper on Hulk's spirit. But I don't think he's about to let it by him.
No, bear hug of pride. This is not good for the Hulkster.
Yokozuna. Bear hug. Well placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Yes, press. As we get deep into this match, you have to be impressed by a man the size of Yokozuna exhibiting this level of stamina.
Everything about Yokozuna is impressive, Cole. He's gone from 505 pounds at WrestleMania to 550 tonight. But it's not taking away any of his surprising stamina or uncanny agility.
Face full of turnbuckle. Ooh, man.
Yokozuna manages to counter. Right to the throat. Oh, my goodness. And there's another focused attack to his head. Yoko now. Belly to belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boots.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here?
Oh, no. Strongest flag.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble. Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Oh, did you hear the impact?
Yokozuna on the move. Devastating leg drop. That's the kind of athleticism opponents do not expect to see from Yokozuna.
With a pin for the title. Rolls off the pin at 2.
Somehow, someway, he is still in this.
Yokozuna commanding respect from all in attendance.
Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming. Yokozuna gets countered.
Hogan showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Could be a chance for Hulk to change the complexion of this match.
Quite the battle brewing here between Hogan and Yokozuna.
This is exactly what the crowd wanted to see back at WrestleMania.
Count. Come on. Let's not end things like this.
Turn it around with a reversal.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Tossed aside. But his torso continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him now.
Oh, direct impact to the chest. Clawing the face. Is this necessary?
Ripping at the eyes.
Big boot to the gut.
A clubbing forearm. And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Hulkster's getting carved and dissected.
Stiff headbutt. Caught in a bad spot.
Taking it to the shoulder.
We got a new champ here. Now the champ holds on.
So close. That could have been it.
Oh, to the arm.
Here's the arm wringer, followed by the leg drop.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Knee straight to the gut, stays off the attack.
Flapjack. Landing face first. With all these attacks on his torso on his ribs. It's got to be hard for him to breathe.
Just gasping for air. Hogan for the title.
And Yokozuna is once again champion. I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new WWE Champion.
Here in the heartland of America, the heart of...
You can keep your motherfucking chaos, bitch.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy. Tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
As a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there is about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end. Tried.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation. WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE. But both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers.
Wow, look at this. Ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Ooh, step ahead there. Up on those shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
The steady stream of moves taking out Steiner.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Head Shrinkers.
Connects on the double team maneuver. WrestleMania night is shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Oddsmakers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Ooh. Effective dodge there.
Oh, what a right.
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
Fatu finds the advantage. Samu and Fatu already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions. And he's primed to bring the head shrinkers to the top as well. So ruthless.
And Fatu got stopped.
He's going for it.
Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough. Oh, brutal forearm.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE. But they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the...
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the Head Shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off. Oh, man.
Momentum moving towards Samu's corner.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Somebody's got to put a stop to this.
Oh.
And all that Steiner muscle did him no good there. And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Into a dragon screw leg whip.
Oh, elbow drop.
Piercing. Punching their way out of that one. And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all 4 men in this tag team showcase.
And we already knew about the brawling of the Head Shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these 4 behemoths should not be a lift-off. Oh, my!
Reversal. Well scouted.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Uh-oh.
Stiff elbow will break that up. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. What a display here. Counters on both sides. Got him in the corner now.
Ooh, what an elbow.
A barrage of elbows.
Repeated elbows in the corner. Hit on Samu. He got the shoulder up in time.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Just ruthless.
Oh, my God. Picture perfect backbreaker.
Just rake in the face. This is outright disrespectful. Oh! Oh, my God.
Oh, his body is showing the effects of this match.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
Not looking good. In this looking good. Scoop slam.
That's using your head.
Oh, that does not look good.
Yeah, it seems to have opened him up pretty bad.
A bit of provocation from Samu.
They're feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down
And a series of vicious stomps.
Steiner looking powerless to every attack.
And Scott's got to flip the switch soon.
That's using your head.
One more big blow there. Boom!
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Oh, ouch! Head being targeted again, it seems. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Flying.
Right on point. Forget about it.
Samu is really displaying aggression.
The attacks will not relent from Samu.
This is outright disrespectful.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down.
He kicks out before the count starts.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
Ooh, and Samu fights back.
Oh, sent straight into the corner hard. Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Oh, face first.
And the head shrinkers just might have it.
Ooh, boom!
Fatu hoping that this is the end. And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here we go. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had a huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual...
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
You win this title, you are a top name in this industry.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. Flat-out power into the scoop slam. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia. Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, it don't get any tougher than Peter Maivia.
Caught with the elbow. Smothering offense now from Rocky.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of those. If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win.
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
Oh, man.
Drop kick hits the mark. Right to the leg.
This capacity crowd certainly behind the youngster Rocky Maivia. Thinking there could be an upset here tonight. Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
Good night. And even before... The bell rang tonight. I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Shoulders down to retain. He kicks out with force.
Amazing. Caught with a punch.
Maivia way up high.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
Counters right back on Rocky.
Maivia is ready for that.
Big clothesline. And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral Intercontinental Champion we've had.
Cerebral, I like that description for Helmsley. Hunter whipped into the corner, nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand. Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight. This is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion. Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a suplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner, and the Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh, yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Headlock cinched in, just top.
Without regard.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength that... takes to hurl someone like that.
Focus that attack at the base. Can't put together much offense with no base.
Snapmare.
Ow.
Fist drop. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and...
Take it over!
Going for the win here!
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own. Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
He's in excruciating pain. Trying to break out of his grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
We've seen that Steelers end up using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional whose game plan for this stipulation.
Schecter, Universal Music, Live Nation, Sony, and more. We've hosted auditions for shows like American Idol, The Voice, and our students and alumni have toured with artists like Bruce Dickinson, Horn, Kehlani, Kendrick Lamar, Olivia Rodrigo.
And Steele, well, I think he just shows up to the arena and asks who he's fighting.
George Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Headlock applies, toss their opponent. The animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High Chief closing in on a successful hunt.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawati family. In fact,
oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. The arm getting just tortured by this hold.
And even if you escape, this damage will limit your effectiveness.
Able to punch his way out. Headlock cinched him and just tossed their opponent. Delivers the snap mare and drops the fist.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
And I don't see Peter Maivia slowing down anytime soon.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to... in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
Peter Maivia,
and now he's looking to lock in this submission. Abdominal stretch. It's locked. We're going to find an escape from the abdominal stretch.
Uh-oh, found it.
And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage.
In a vulnerable position here. Caution is paramount. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage. Against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before, and it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at pin. Better hold up on the victory parade.
Going right after the arm and taking down their opponent effectively. Just
and the pin could be over for Maivia. Quick count out after one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Maivia one step ahead. George Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by count out to the High Chief.
in Steel's defense. Soon we could be seeing a submission here. A stump puller.
It's indeed the leg.
There it is, tapping up.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is...
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning. A force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock. Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
What's following is the final match.
And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Jax Valkyria, who will walk out in Saudi Arabia with a crown and a ticket to a world title match at SummerSlam.
Lyra Valkyria is a...
And Nia now, this is wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment. I'm not sure this is going to work either. Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Sharp clothesline.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
I really, man, like this is really, this might be church for somebody. Yeah, I know. You never know. Me, you sitting right.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
And now she delivers her back into the ring. From the top.
Me with the voice and the platform, I'd be a fool if I debuted. I came a long motherfucking way to be sitting right here. So like, yeah, anytime that I get a chance to sit in front of a microphone like this, with the camera rolling, I know that somebody's gonna be watching this shit. I try to say something. I watch a lot of interviews and motherfuckers is bullshit.
How much you train. You can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like that.
Sent into the corner.
Got out of the way.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being queen of the ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second queen of the ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Oh, headbutt. Nia is lighting up her opponent.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here. Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow, undefeated for 3 weeks? For over 7 months, and Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Stop! And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
And it appears that the crowd is now within reach for Jax.
Well, if you didn't see things going this way, you're a fool.
Moonsault.
Incredible agility.
And right into the pin. Uh-oh. She kicks out at 1.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Went for the springboard and miss.
So strong. Fireman's carry.
Foot slam to follow.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she has it won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Front slam. Jax pausing to soak up the adulation. Good night. Good grief.
Just ejected from the ring and heading up top.
Oh, look out. Look out below.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Brutal club. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Countout rule is active as she heads to the floor. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Strike strike after strike. Couple of kicks to the leg. Oh, what a roundhouse kick.
Lyra just hit Nia with a big move, but can she capitalize? Oh, man.
Look out. Oh, what a way to get out of that. Here we go.
She went airborne and missed.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Oh, stop with the stop. Jeez. Leading her into the corner now.
Gets slammed down. Dropping the elbow. Lyra's shoulders are down. This one's for the win. She's not ready for this to be over, I guess.
Man, right across the chest. Good night. Good grief.
Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax.
And I don't think
Didn't expect that.
what is she doing?
That'll turn your lights out.
She's taking another shot above the shoulders.
Valkyria retaliates.
Every counter being answered with another.
And she saw that coming from Jax.
James and reverses back and forth.
Thanks for coming. Nice takedown. Stack them up. And what's she doing?
She has more pain to inflict, Cole.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
Interesting decision there.
She clearly has more in mind.
Lights out.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
Rapid fire stops to the back.
Double takedown, got the shoulders down. Oh, come on. She can't possibly do any more damage.
A big boot.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
A quick reversal for her.
Ringer applied. Top wrist lock. Opponent down to one knee. Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
And Lyra putting together some offense.
Here's a big opportunity.
Sharp clothesline.
Jax is showcasing her power right here.
Just brutal attacks come from Nia Jax.
Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming. She throws her back in.
Look, got the arm trapped. Looking for Levine-style cradle.
And the count stopped short of 2.
She is not done yet.
Even more attacks to the neck and head area.
A dangerous target to have your sights set on for sure.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position.
Stuck in the Tree of Woe and just having their face stopped.
There's so many... moves at Naya's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scout?
Incredible reversal into a DDT.
Jax with a great wherewithal.
Samoan slam.
Nia Jax has complete control here.
This is exactly why Jax is so dominant.
Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant, so on-track.
Nia Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan drop driving all of the air out of Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way. Oh, my. No. Good night. Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE, Triple H, going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax and officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for you. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rick.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars
children. That was the goddamn point. On top of that, you're bringing up what he's doing in Ukraine when Ukraine was currently on the tier 2 of human rights violations.
to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of that.
They said that they would go east of the Berlin fucking Wall, and they ignored that and added about 12 other motherfucking countries. Don't you ever bring up Georgia?
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble. Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Austin had that one scouted. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to those disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Heading back into the ring now.
Austin showing no fear, no intimidation.
He's heading back to the ring. And he gets directed into the corner.
That's how you establish dominance.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey. Oh my gosh, it won him.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We are fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rest on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Well, it might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi in his family.
Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that Raw is thicker than Rock, and it's been an easier ride to Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Fights back against Stone Cold. To do it on the sound.
We're talking a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight.
Not Russian, not Mandarin, not Cantonese, not Taiwanese, not anything in between to show me that you know how to do more research than the propaganda that you've been fed. Yes, sweetheart, Russia and China has never attacked the United States of America.
Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawl. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipate. Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Nobody wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
There's been
take care of it.
a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for. Stone Cold with a well-timed shot.
Holy, meet the barricade.
If you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
Man, that motherfucker. Oh, word. I ain't gonna lie. Just go ahead, satisfaction, and nigga like.
A few levels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
Delivered into the barricade. Oh, man, look at this. And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I love when I'm hitting that motherfucker. You know, and it's like that motherfucker want to be hit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. Using that chair to play mind games with his opponent. Coming back from the outside now.
She trying to run for that motherfucker the whole time, though.
Stepping out of the ring here.
That's gonna sting.
And Austin, lose that press. Look at him go.
Hammered away with the right hand. Austin decompression. 10 months of frustration into the single most important ass whooping of his life. And he comes in under the ropes now.
Austin with the stop.
Makes the cover. The rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading.
Solid grip on this.
And breaks out of the sleeper.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions. Oh, right on the arm. What a barrage of stops.
The proverbial mud hole has been stopped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
And then the Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation. We have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Well, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Like real shit, nigga. I be the shit. Who hit who first? Oh my nigga, I'm not playing with your ass. Soon as I see that motherfucker come untucked, nigga, I'm ready to whack.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being, reinforcing that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go into Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
I guess he thinks the one thing missing in this match is a steel chair.
Boom! We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you, about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that
I know with somebody out there, like, I hope that nigga really, you know that shit? No, bro.
is payback for Stone Cold. Austin really had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Austin gets stymied. Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
Somebody was thinking about me this good morning, like, I hope he have a great day. Bro, I really love that
around.
To be careful.
Off the barricade. Right into the barricade.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse.
Oof. Oh, kick connects. Look out, this is spilling into the crowd.
Get out of the way.
Not sure where this is going.
Well, into the crowd for starters. Oh, that'll rattle you. Hiding among the masses. Catches an uppercut.
Landing the uppercut. Austin stomping at Rikishi's heart. That's if Rikishi even has a damn heart. Oh, the reversal by Rikishi.
Finally, looks like they've had their fill of excitement from the WWE Universe. Sent straight into the barricade. Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Attempts a clothesline. Driven down.
But like I said, you keep walking straight, you'll get to like the platform. Keep walking straight from there. Maybe some fresh air. Okay, some fresh air. I heard this is where
STO.
I didn't watch that, but...
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment, scoop slam.
This really is in Lithonia, Georgia. Like, I thought y'all was by the real. This is the Lithonia Quarry, and I'm going to show you how I got here, honey, because it's a little bit. Come down Rock Chapel Road in Lithonia. You're going to pass this red, like, old store building right there. It's going to be the first left after you see that red building. The turn is at the intersection of Rock Chapel Road and Railroad Street. I tried to get close as I could so y'all can see. Y'all see it? As soon as you turn left,
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Tough spot, even for Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one. He's got the slugger in hand and is ready to go.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Stone Cold in some serious trouble. Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any quarter.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Yikes, that would be the way to get the knockout. What a vicious. Disrespecting the competition. And a kick. Tremendous impact. Skull-crushing headbutt.
And more attacks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but an undeniably effective one.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Austin with
Stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner!
Austin got all of it.
chucking the steps right into them. And the scariest thing here is the amount of enjoyment Austin is having.
There is no amount of pain on Rikishi that Austin will ever be fully satisfied with. Austin decompresses 10 months of frustration into the single most important whooping of his life. One takes him down. Wow, look at this, just cranking it out.
That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it. Headbutt.
And he tosses it back in.
Probably before. Here's my argument. No. 8 o'clock.
Now.
Time. By 7 for them to be at school. It don't matter. He has things to do in the morning time. And he
Switched it up and hit the DDT.
Into the cover. This might be it. The rattlesnake fights again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this battle